Hi there, hope everyone's enjoying their weekend. I'm going to be making a series of live videos on my Facebook pages later on, which you can go to, and that's NU Journeys Counselling. I'm also going to be making a live video from my Coach Marianne Hanson page and my A Debt Free Life page. So what I thought I'd do is I would also make these videos for my YouTube channel, because I do appreciate all of my subscribers. I do appreciate all the comments that you leave, and I know that you find a lot of the videos useful, so I'm just going to make the same videos that would be my live videos later. So what I want to talk about is something that comes up in a lot of conversations really that I've been having lately, and that is, can anyone be rich? Or if you're born without money, or if you're not good with money, is that just how it's going to stay? Now, I'm someone that the reason I set up my page A Debt Free Life on Facebook was because I've had previous experience of being in debt. I've spent a lot of time learning about money, and that's anything from reading books, watching stuff on YouTube, just kind of getting to grips really with the type of life that I want to have. And then that has to include sorting out your finances, especially because I'm a business owner, I'm a counsellor and a coach, and there's a lot of, obviously money is a big part of business, having to handle invoices, having to invoice other people, so you have to be good with money. So I believe that anyone can be rich. I think that the term rich anyway is subjective, because to someone they could get £1 million and they could live off that for the rest of their life if they invest it in the right way. To someone else, they could get £1 million and they could lose it in the same day, and that could just be down to their lifestyle. So being rich to me isn't just about the assets that you own, because in fact, what I would even say is that if you've got loads of cars, loads of houses, loads of nice clothes, loads of jewellery, but you've got no money in the bank, then I'd say that you're not really rich, because whatever's giving you the opportunity to get all those things, that could be taken away and then you could lose all those things. And we've seen that with lots of celebrities, footballers, singers, actors, who spend and spend and spend, but they don't put any money aside. And then you hear that they're bankrupt and you think, how could that person be bankrupt when they've had top selling albums, when they've had like a fantastic football career? That's because they're spending the money on stuff. It's just items. So I think there's 3 key things that can help someone become rich really. And the first one is to create multiple ideas for business. It's called multiple income streams. So you've heard of those people who literally just create one product, or maybe they've written like a series of books. I mean, if you look at Harry Potter books and all these other collections, they've always started, maybe they've been at the rock bottom and then they've come up with one idea. Whoever came up with, there's so many little things, post-it notes. There's someone who created, obviously, iPhone, iPads, all that stuff. There's always, it always starts from one good idea can make you rich. That's one thing, but also multiple forms of income. Now, as a business owner, I've got 2 businesses that I'm running. I've also in the process of writing a number of books. They've all started, but I just haven't finished them. I'm also selling products, which I'm going to make more videos about, because I've created and designed a product that I'm going to sell. And I think it's just, this idea that you can just work for a company for years and years and get a salary and you can become rich from that. I don't actually believe that, because if you're earning a salary, then each month you're going to be using that salary to live off. So you're only ever going to be able to save a portion of that. You're never going to be in a position where you can save the whole of your salary. However, if you write 6 books in a year, all the proceeds from those books you can put into one account and then you've made lots of money. If you create 2 or 3 products, if you do a successful YouTube channel and you then get the proceeds from monetizing that channel, you can become rich instantly. But, well, it might take time, but there's, you can still have money to live off and have that extra money. So I think creating multiple streams of income is the first way. The second part to it is changing where your money goes, because as I've said, there are lots of people who believe that, they're rich or they have money, but they want to prove to the world that they're wealthy. So someone's going to spend £1,000 on a pair of jeans. This girl did this and she put it on Facebook, and she just spent the whole post talking about how these jeans were £1,000 and blah, blah, blah. And everyone kept saying, well, they're just a pair of jeans. And then she was trying to justify what she spent. She don't have to justify it because that's her decision to make it. But the idea that you can purchase something and then, you know, have all these fancy things and that makes you wealthy or rich, I don't really know where that comes from, because those are just assets and items, and they also decrease in value. So if you're paying a lot of money for designer stuff, a lot of these people are then having to sell them on eBay anyway, and then they're getting a fraction of the price. So if you're really rich, then you're going to have things that bring money into you. So maybe you've got properties where you've got tenants that are giving you income from that, rather than things that are costing you money. And the third thing really is changing your mindset. There was another one which was changing the people you associate with, but there's been lots of things talked about that. You know, Jim Rohn started it, I think. The 5 people you associate with, you're going to become like them. So I'm not going to I've done a few videos on that anyway, but it is definitely about changing your mindset. If you don't value money, and if you do not do your education when it comes to money, you know, when you're making purchases, you're making like conscious decisions. You're deciding to defer things. You know, it's not because it's Christmas, you're not going to just go crazy and go out and spend. You're going to put a budget on it. Just because you can go shopping every weekend. You know, there's people who'll say things like, oh, well, I work hard in the week, so I've got to treat myself at the weekend. And then they'll blow like £300-400 clubbing. Then they'll blow another 300 on clothes. And that's a conscious decision that you're making. What you're saying is that you're associating spending things and blowing money on feeling good. Now, what if you said to yourself, you're going to take that £300-400, you're going to put it in an account somewhere, and at the end of the year, you're going to go on a massive shopping spree, or you're going to use a portion of that to set up a business, you're going to go on holiday with some of it. You're going to have more options of what you're going to do with that money when it accumulates, rather than just keep spending. So it's about making conscious decisions. So in the answer to can anyone be rich, I think yes. If you change your mindset, if you change where your money's going to, and if you create multiple streams of income or just 1 or 2 products that will kind of give you that money, then I think it is possible. So don't listen to people who say because you grew up in poverty, or because you've been in debt, or because you're from this sort of background, or because you haven't got a talent, you know, or because you haven't got a key one that people say, a key myth is that you don't know the right people, or, you know, you don't speak a certain way, or all of this stuff. That doesn't matter, because it's about how hard you work. You know, doesn't matter where you come from, it's about you making that decision that you're going to become rich, and you just have to put a plan of action in place. So tell me what you guys think. Do you think it's possible just to become rich from anywhere, or do you think I'm talking rubbish and that it's not possible? I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to hear what you've got to say. Thank you again to everyone who's subscribed to my channel. Please feel free to share this video if you think there's someone out there that would like to hear it. Please like, and I'll see you all again soon on another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.